Hi guys, Julia here with the card for Casual Fridays. I am going to be using these two sets today. One of them is this beautiful sentiment set with this huge smile stamp, and there are like a number of really fun sentiments that you can use for every occasion, and I'm going to be using this other stamp set with the floral stamp. I started out by masking off portions of my card, and I'm using a piece of scrap paper here so I won't stamp onto my work surface and mess up the back of my card, because that happens all the time. And now I'm just going to stamp this larger flower into, basically every open space that I can find, pressing down really hard so I get good impressions. And I've filled in the smaller spaces with the smaller stamp, and then I'm actually going back with the bigger stamp to fill in some more spaces. And it's really worth the effort to getting the stamp out again. And for the colors, I'm choosing the colors of Casual Fridays here, this orange and teal. And I'm using YR9, YR16, Y15, and Y13. And I'm going to start coloring with my darkest marker. I'm also going to speed up the coloring, and I'm going to catch you on the flip side. After I had colored the flowers, I'm going to color the background now, and I'm going to be using BG11, BG13, BG15, and BG18. And I've actually had this, I got this idea watching Sandy Alnock color, because she does backgrounds all the time, and hers are of course much more involved and much more magical than mine. But I just wanted to see if I could actually manage to color such a relatively large space. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm going to speed this up once more, and I promise we'll be done with the coloring then. Catch you in a moment. Alright, the coloring is done, and I have grabbed a sliver of double-sided adhesive tape. I think this is maybe like a 1/4 inch probably. I'm just putting this down here right where my coloring ends and snipping off the ends. And after that, I peeled off the sticky, and I'm grabbing some microfine glitter by Elizabeth Craft, and I'm just pouring this onto the exposed adhesive here. It looks like a hot mess right now. Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix that. The glitter is really going to stick only where the adhesive is. You can wipe off the rest quite easily, so no worries if this looks rather messy right now. And I'm using my finger to burnish the glitter, just going back and forth here to press it down really well into the adhesive, and then it sticks. It doesn't come off anymore. I'm using VersaFine ink to stamp the sentiment, and I just love this smile. I mean, isn't that just the most beautiful sentiment ever? Then I'm stamping the rest of it, and it says, "Smile. Let everyone know that today you're a lot stronger than you were yesterday." And when I first read the sentiment, I was like, let everyone know that you're a lot stranger than you were yesterday. I mean, that fits me perfectly, but I thought, are there really so many people who are like that? Anyhow, to embellish the flowers a bit, I'm using liquid pearls in Buttercup, I think, and Platinum, just to add some accents and dimension, and you will see that here in the close-up. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's quite surprising how much these little dots can actually add to the card. You can find all the products in the video description below. I thought I was done, and then I realized, I want to add some white dots with my gel pen. So you probably already know that my usual method is to draw 3 larger circles and then fill up the space with smaller circles, smaller dots actually. I'm doing this for the bigger flowers and for the smaller flowers. It's quite therapeutic. It takes a while, but it's just so relaxing because all you do is dot, 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 dot. It's like Morse code for happiness. So on the inside, it looks messy, but that's okay because we're gonna grab a piece of white paper that is about the same size as the front of your card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm gonna grab my ATG gun, put some adhesive onto this piece of cardstock, and then I'm gently going to put it on the back of my front panel. Gently, because the liquid pearls take a bit to dry. Also, the VersaFine ink takes some time to dry, and I wanted to make sure I wouldn't smear it accidentally. So that's why I'm very carefully pressing it down everywhere. But once you do that, it's perfect. From the inside, it looks completely clean. You have to look closely to see that the coloring actually bled through. And from the front, it's still a 1-layer card. Here's a close-up of the card and of the gorgeous sentiment. I absolutely love that sentiment. Here are the flowers once more with the liquid pearls. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and see you again soon. Bye!